Just making this small documentary video on Punderson State Park. This road is 44. And I actually came down here and circled around. And the reason I did this is because you see there's Music Street. That's basically the back of Punderson. A real famous guy got killed up here because the turn is so wicked. It's a little elusive. Let me lock my bag up here and but the reason I'm making this video, if anybody happens to be touring or wanted to check out my thoughts on Punderson State Park, particularly for cyclist tourists, another often visited area around here is Chagrin Falls. And actually I came up Bell Street, which has a pretty good berm. The other main street that lets into Punderson is 87, I believe. But I actually live in Ohio, so I'm pretty lucky. There's a lot of state parks. I can almost jump from state park to state park, going from, let's say, Cleveland to Cincinnati, because most of them are, roughly speaking, 70 miles apart. Now, when I was younger, I used to be able to go in the back way. Oh, there's a good photo there. I hope it's catching it with the moss on the pond. But this is a little safer for me, just to go in the back way. Yeah, it's still here. Emergency vehicles only. That's me. This is an emergency. There's nothing unethical about that. But here is the cabins. And I looked into it, because I camp here. I think it's roughly $125 a night for a cabin, which isn't bad if you're splitting it with somebody. I don't really want to put my camera on people's cars, but there's someone to my left, which I'm not going to put the camera. But you can see it's pretty crowded still, Sunday evening. I just had to be quiet there for a second. I think this is called like the Manor House up here. And then there's a swimming pool off to my right. Just for time purposes, I'm not going to circle all the way down there. There's a golf course here too. I don't think I'm going to have time to take you to the campsites because it's just too far away. There's a swimming pool. And I'm pretty sure for a small fee, anybody can go in there. This is a restaurant. I've been on a date here. Nice place to take a date, actually. Hello, sir. Yeah, you see that the gutters there are copper, which is nice. That looks so attractive, that copper look. See what we're up to here on this phone. Roughly 4 minutes. Oh, there's a good shot. There's a good shot. I'll take you back to it. Okay, this will be good because I'll be able to point to where the campgrounds are. What makes this park so special, as far as I'm concerned, straight, like on the other side of that lake, not only is there camping, but there's also a huge walking, or let's say cross-country skiing trail, which is nice because, you know, there's other things besides riding a bike. Of course, you got your people out there. My sister's actually really getting into rowing, kayaking, I guess you would say. I guess my dad said she bought two small blow-up kayaks, which I'm not sure how those work, but he said it doesn't take her long to blow them up. Looks like you got a couple people out there in kayaks, which is very similar to what we do, us touring cyclists. They use the same bags and stuff like that, dry bags, and a lot of, even in Key West, I was talking to a guy, he was so nice to me, he let me take out his little kayak and everything. I guess he had a carbon fiber pole, and there's a couple down there in the red little ones. How romantic. Woo! Couple fire pits. There's the back of that. How beautiful. Like something out of a something outside of a Walt Disney movie. So that's about it. Over there was the famous St. Helen unicycle team. I have no idea if that's still in operation, but they were popular back when I was a youngster. All right, that's about it. Like I said, golf course that way, camping over there, which I'm going to go check out. And the reason I'm going to do that, I mean, I love technology and everything, but even when I go to Florida, it's like you cannot even go to a campsite without pre-registering online, which is fine. I mean, don't get me wrong, but it's like, sometimes it's like, you know, especially when you're on a bicycle, like, you know, sometimes you might want to stay at a hotel, or it's hard to judge your exact days and stuff like that. So that's about it. I did get a new Helinox lightweight cot for $300 that I just bought, so I'm excited to try that. I've been sleeping on it at home. It's good. It's not great, but as far as camping goes, it's good. All right, we'll close you guys out here in about 7 minutes and 18 seconds.